Today I have a FUT Champs highlights video, and we've crafted this team that you're looking at here. We're going to be taking it into 10 games of FUT Champs qualifiers and seeing how these guys perform. But the top 3 guys that we're going to kind of be taking a look at today are going to be Diego Milito, who is an 88 rated striker. He's 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He does look pretty well rounded as far as strikers go. He's got nice physical, decent dribbling, decent pace, and really good shooting. I'm expecting that shooting ability to be top notch, so he should be performing very well in this position. The next guy we're going to be trying out is Zambo Anguissa. So this is a new road to the knockout card, and he also looks well rounded for a CM/CDM. We're going to be testing him in the center mid position, but he may well end up being somebody who's best suited in that CDM role with his really good defensive and physical stats. He's also got pretty good dribbling stats, an 85 rated overall dribbling, nice pace, decent shooting, decent passing. So this is a, like I said, very well-rounded center mid CDM card. So excited to try him out. And the last guy we're going to be trying out is another road to the knockout card, and it's going to be center back Bremer. He does have very good pace as well. He's a big physical kind of center back. Should feel kind of like a Varane or an Araujo, one of those bigger defenders who can kind of bully the other players. And that's what I'm expecting out of this card. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be testing these guys out in FUT Champs qualifiers, and I'll be letting you guys know during the highlights what I think of each of these cards and how they kind of compare to other players that I've tried out. So let's get into it. First game up, and we're going to pass this one into Musiala and quickly over to Milito in the box. He's going to finish that one top corner. Really good shot power there. All right, another pass into Milito, kind of shielding off the defender there a little bit, and he gets another goal. Really good finish. We're attacking with Trent, passing over to Musiala, passing into Anguissa. We're going to go for the quick heel to heel, kind of split the defenders, and Anguissa's on the board, gets himself a goal. Really good finish there. On to game 2. Nunez on the ball, pass into Milito, and another banger of a shot from Milito. He's absolutely on fire in these first couple of games. And we do end up conceding there. We try to go for a block with Bremer, but the auto block just quite isn't there. Let's start talking about the first featured player in the team, and it's going to be Zambo Anguissa. His stats are really well rounded, and I did play him in the center mid position, although I do think the CDM position is going to be the best place for him. I feel like his dribbling is a little bit clunky. He does take some heavy touches, and so he's not really going to be the best box-to-box midfielder, though his defensive and physical stats and in-game how they feel are really good. He has really good interceptions, really good tackles. He's very physical. So all of those things on the defensive and physical side, I really liked about this card. The pace was also very good. He was able to kind of track back quickly and put pressure on the attackers. And so I thought that the pace was not a problem at all. Now he does have medium-low work rates. Those low defensive work rates, though, I didn't notice too much. I feel like he still had good interceptions, good defensive AI. And so the low defensive work rates are not necessarily a con on this card. And as far as the passing goes, he was able to make some pretty good passes into my strikers, making forward runs, some good through balls. But I feel like the passing is not anything crazy. And so it does feel about like a 75, which is what the card says. So yeah, overall, this is a good card. But when we're talking about 60K price on him, there's guys like Renato Sanchez, who's half the price at 30K. Who's definitely better than this card in the Serie A. There's guys like Nicola Barella. There's also the new road to the knockout Benasser SBC that's very similar to this card, but half the price. And so for me, when it comes to looking at the value of this card at 60K, even though he can get upgrades, I feel like he's just not quite worth it. And I would recommend going with one of those other options that I mentioned. Now, the next player to talk about is going to be road to the knockout Bremer. And this is a center back who does have the lengthy accelerate type, also has 81 pace. And so he was pretty much able to catch up with any of the attackers that I came up across. So that right there is a big pro on the card. As far as the passing goes, he has 74 short passing and long passing. And I did feel like his passing was pretty good in game. He was able to do some nice over the top through balls and kind of play out of the back with those passes. And so I thought that that was another good thing on the card. Now, as far as his dribbling goes, he did feel pretty smooth on the ball. Actually, he felt surprisingly smooth. I thought that his ball control and dribbling was decent, especially for a center back. And so no complaints in that department. And as far as the defending and physical goes, He is one of those bigger bully type center backs, kind of like an Araujo of Iran, and he was really able to kind of put his physical presence onto the attackers, push them off the ball. He also had very good defensive awareness, defensive AI, and also top-notch interceptions. So I thought that overall, this card was extremely good. And for the price of about 70 to 80K, I do recommend him. He is pretty similar to Tomori in the Serie A. Tomori is a little bit closer to 90, 95K. So he is more expensive than this card now that Juventus lost and this card did kind of drop off in price. So yeah, for about 70, 75K on the Bremer card, I would say it is a buy if you're trying to find a Serie A defender. I do recommend this card, and I don't think he'll let you down. Now, the last guy to talk about is Diego Milito, a hero striker in the Serie A, and this card was out of this world for me. He does only have the 3-star skill moves, the 4-star weak foot, but he does have high-low work rates, and those definitely showed. He was always in the position that I needed him to be in. His pace only being 83 on the card felt more like an 87, 88. He felt extremely pacey, and that is another big pro on the card. His shooting was just on another level. He finished almost every shot that I took. He scored so many goals, and yeah, the shooting, the shot power, all of it was top notch. His passing was also pretty good. You know, he did have a few assists. It wasn't anything crazy, but for a striker, his passing was pretty good. The dribbling also did feel decent, kind of combined with those 3-star skills. He was a little bit limited in his creativity, but with that kind of agile dribbling, I was able to make quick twists and turns with him. He also does have that nice physicality to his game, so he was able to shield off the ball. And so that 76 agility and 77 balance really didn't let this card down too much. So overall, the dribbling was pretty good. And like I said, with the physicality, he does have 85 strength. He also has, as far as heading goes, 84 jumping with 88 heading accuracy. And the heading was also another pro on the card. So yeah, just the physicality in general, I really liked on this card. And like I said, overall for a striker, this card is top notch, especially for the price only being like 80K. You can't really get much better value than that. So I would say if you're looking for a hero or an Argentina player or someone in the Serie A, definitely think about picking up this card. And he is just extremely good. So we're in our final few games of the FUT Champs qualifiers here, and we're gonna see if we can kind of finish strong. We're up 3-1 towards the end of this game. Milito's got the ball, taking it out wide, passing into Anguissa here. A nice pass into Musiala. Gonna go for the La Croqueta and finish that far post. Anguissa's on the ball again, and a nice pass up to Timo Werner. We can't quite make anything happen with it though. But Anguissa does make a nice kind of tackle there, win us the ball back, higher up the pitch, and look at that finish from Timo Werner. Timo Werner's another card actually I got in my Reds from this past weekend league, and he was absolutely on fire when I subbed him in. But check out that heel chop from Milito to get around that defender in the box and to finish that far post. Extremely strong. No shot for the keeper to save that one. Pass into Milito, and we get a quick pass into Anguissa, who's actually sitting there well positioned in the box for us, moving up out of that center mid position, and he gets himself yet another goal. And Anguissa does win the ball here. Nice kind of tackle there to win the ball in the box. And look at that long pass from Anguissa linking up with Milito. And we've got Darwin Nunez coming in, and he doesn't quite finish it. And we do concede a goal here. So it is 1-1 right after the half. Musiala up to Milito. We're going to try to pass that up to Timo Werner, who's got the pace all day long. Musiala making the run for us. And of course, the keeper's going to come out and save that. Rushing the keeper is super effective this year, and this guy knows about it. All right, pass into Milito. Out wide to Trent. What can we do? A very nice cross there from Trent into Timo Werner, and Timo is going to get that header for us. Look at Milito making that run. Nice first touch. Uses a bit of pace there, and he's going to finish that near post all day long. Milito gets the third goal of that game, and we get the win. So we did end up going 7-3. It was definitely disappointing after going 10-0 last week. I just wasn't completely clicking with the team, I guess. We had a few close games. They could have gone either way, but, you know, we'll just have to take that. and move on. Look forward to this weekend's FUT Champs. But let's go ahead and open up these rewards. We got 3 packs here. See if we get anything good. And I don't think that's going to be anything. Spanish goalkeeper. All right. So it is not going to be anything good. All right, on to the first of 2 mega packs. And Portugal right mid. It's going to be Otavio. And we do actually end up with a cheeky little team of the week here. So nice little 10K discard price. And then the last mega pack. Our last shot at something. Spanish yet again, left back. And we are going to get 85 rated Jordi Alba. Not the worst. He might sell for something, so we'll take that. And that's going to do it for this week's FUT Champs Qualifiers highlights video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.